Hey Taurus, welcome to Dark Eve Tarot. I am Eve, and we're gonna get you a message. And on this channel, I do allow shadow to come through because everything is not just, like I say on my description, it's not just rainbows and unicorns, you know what I mean? Alright, so I am loving that it's October, so I've grabbed a couple Halloween-y style decks. I'm starting off with the Night of the Living Dead scene cards. So we're gonna get a scene for you to start off the message to see what we're reading about. Alright, a scene. Ooh, real quick. 2. So we have search and destroy, and we have news broadcast. So the news broadcast is kind of like, yeah, something's going on. There's either an issue or a happening of some sort, and it's gaining attention, right? So we've got something gaining attention here, and then we have search and destroy. This is kind of an outside. This is not your intention, Taurus. This is an outside intention. It's like the zombies are searching and destroying. That's the issue. This is the issue that's being broadcast on the news. Let me just see here. Oh, that's interesting. So it even mentions the TV broadcast. Oh. Okay, so this is the announcement. Hey world, there's a problem. And the broadcast actually continues on this card, search and destroy. They're telling everyone, oh, it's gonna be okay, we've got it under control. We're taking care of this. Like the government or the police or whatever. Okay. Let's get a Lenormand card so we can complete the topic here. Oh my gosh. So we have the cross. I wonder if this is going to be a big message. Because the cross is a major difficulty, right? But it could also be a card of spirituality. But like not so like the typical cross that's more like, God, I don't want to get myself in trouble here, but typical structured religions, perhaps to do with old patriarchal systems. But it's like they're the ones broadcasting, we're gonna take care of everything. You got problems in your life, I can solve it. I can solve it with this cross right here. And the thing is, we all know how the movie goes, right? They don't solve the problem. It gets bigger and bigger, and the people themselves solve the problem. Ooh, that's dangerous territory. In it. Alright. Alright, Taurus. Taurus, you the people. You're the people right now. Alright. What does Taurus need to know about this? Why is this coming out for Taurus? You know what I'm seeing here with the news broadcast and the search and destroy? I'm seeing dark and light being manipulated. Portraying something as light, but having very dark intentions. Something going on with the good and evil or something like that. Alright, so we have the Ace of Bones here, new ventures. This is like the Ace of Pentacles, which is a new opportunity, but look how dark this card is. It's like a dark forest, and you would have to be willing to to go to go down the path, to go through the mangled forest, right? You would have to be willing to go on this new venture to discover something here. Yeah, you can't go halvesies. You can't go half in, half out. That's hilarious. Half in, half out. Yeah, that's not gonna cut it. You have to be all in. It's weird. It's like there's something about not knowing that's part of the process here. You're supposed to not know. And there is something about like whatever this fake news or whatever it is, if that's what it is, it's not the whole story. It's surface level. It's like surface level manipulation here that's going on the outside, and your your job here, Taurus, is to see through it. Because really the whole goal of this here is to make things difficult for you. Because the cross is like a burden. Like think of Five of Pentacles. Burden. Shut out, right? You're really being shut out of something. But there's a way in. This Ace of Bones, there's a way in, but you have to go through it, right? And you have to go all the way in. Oh, check it out. Bring your magic. Bring your magic, Taurus. It's like you've got kind of soul helpers on the other side. I want to say like this is like the other side of the veil, right? It's like you've got protection. You've got mega protection on the other side. I mean, this could be ancestors, this could be, whatever, gods, goddesses, ascended masters, whatever you deal with, whatever you're connected with, right? Angels, demons, whatever. You have protection on the other side of the veil. Like you got backup. And they're ready. They're ready to help you. And if there is some kind of search and destroy mission going on for you, Taurus, it's about truth. It's like you're searching for some kind of truth about something, and you have to be willing to destroy the falsehoods. That means letting something crumble if it has to. That means not fearing the tower, or you know what I mean? Oh, look at that. Yeah, see? So we have the Empress here, Abundant Gardens. It's almost like this is what is waiting for you. And Aries had this as their final card. And they were Aries preparing for something huge. I mean, they were preparing for something super huge, and they were being super analytical about it. And they ended up with these abundant gardens. But like there's always a catch, right? It's like you still have to, it's not handed, like the universe isn't just gonna freaking hand it to you. You gotta take steps. You can't just be half in. You can't just wish for it. You know what I mean? You actually have to do something. And it's almost like the more steps you take in, the more ready the universe is to help you succeed, right? All right. So there is something to do here with commitment for you, Taurus. Commitment. You have to be committed. If you really want to know the truth, you have to be committed to finding it. and committed to breaking down all the falsities. And this could totally relate to just self-discovery, self-work, shadow work. Oh, cool. So we have the Lady of Hell. We have Inspired here. I kind of like this. This is, I just heard a new attitude. A new attitude about something. So it's kind of like showing off what you've got as well. Because I feel like she's, I don't want to say like, what am I trying to say? Like, kind of like this, whoever this person is in the card, like they've reinvented themselves and they're just now coming out as who they are, right? It's like, this is who I am, like it or not, if you don't, fuck off, or you know what I mean? Something like that. Yeah, Nine of Bones, earned success. I like this card. And look, it's a bones card, which would be pentacles or coins, right? But we've got this glowing sword of truth right here, and you're freaking holding it, Taurus. You're holding it. It's like you're going to be able to find it. Whatever this truth is that you're looking for, it is possible for you to find it. But it seems like there's some kind of catch here where you can't be afraid to show your true colors. You know what I mean? Because that is a form of truth. All right, cool. So we have the Queen of Blood here, and it says gut instincts, which, is just intuitive abilities. Trust your gut, that kind of thing. But what it's saying here is that and it's coming out underneath this King of Blood here, which is kind of like your assistance on the other side of the veil. It's like you're supported here, Taurus. The other side of the veil, the invisible things, spirit, whatever you want to call it, is supporting you, okay? You are receiving messages. You are getting intuitive hits. You are being guided to what's absolutely best for you. So when the time comes, you're going to know what to do. Look at that. I love it. So you have the sun here, and it says nowhere to hide. And I like that because it's like you're going on this dark kind of venture here, but where there's darkness, there is light, right? So it's like you have to be brave enough to go all in, right? To this dark, weird forest, which could be just a metaphor for yourself, right? And you instinctively know where to go. You follow your own breadcrumbs. And there's nowhere to hide. It's like if you're looking in you can't be hiding from yourself, right? And I love how it's like there's this line of energy going straight into this figure's head. I also like that it's Medusa. Because I say this a lot, but Medusa and Lilith are very similar, if not the same energy. But the sun in general, that's happiness. That's what you want. The sun is one of the most beneficial cards you can get in tarot. So again, like Aries ended on the Empress, you're ending on the sun. So it is absolutely possible to get to this state here, this state of happiness, this state of joy, being happy with yourself, being happy with your situation. But you gotta find the truth. So let's get some random advice for Taurus. Random advice. Random advice. All right. Stay away from people who make you feel like you're hard to love. Oh my gosh. Well, that's gonna make me cry. All right. Stay away from people who make you feel like you're hard to love, because you're not. I got some love for you, Taurus. All right. This is your message. Take what resonates. I'll see you next time. Bye, Taurus.